Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to this anime on Monday with Fullmetal, Alchemist, Brotherhood. We're reunited and it feels so good. Eric, how are you feeling?
I'm down horrendous right now. I think a mosquito or spider is trapped inside my hat and has bit me on the scalp several times since we recorded the last episode, which could have either been weeks or minutes, you know.
Yes, well, I guess we're not really reunited because we didn't really stop recording from the last one.
We're still united.
We're still united. It doesn't feel great. Yeah, I'm really hot in my
Still
apartment.
united and it
It's
feels the
pretty
same.
sweltering. And it feels the same or worse. You're getting attacked by insects, it sounds like. I mean, a spider, do they bite you a lot? I guess they would if they're trapped. I would think it would be a mosquito biting, but I guess we'll have to wait and see for what.
We'll have
ends
to
up.
wait and see what kind of superpowers I develop. Yeah.
Are like, I mean, at least you're not trapped in like a blood-filled doorway to another world that doesn't really exist on any human plane, and that was a failure to its purpose of leading to the doorway to the truth. And you don't have like a monster that has a bunch of skulls attached to it and is giant fighting you right now, and you're not hungry because you did get to eat dinner. Actually, I don't know that last one.
Yeah, just emotionally
Is
all
it
of
true?
that. And then
Okay.
physically, I've just been bit on the scalp several times by a mosquito and or spider.
So the insects are acting like gluttony. They want to eat you. And gluttony, well, he's taking Al to the father apparently. What do you think's gonna go down here?
For all I know, the father is a giant mosquito. All I can think about are mosquitoes. No. Why do I still think... We've gone over this, right? You've definitively told me that I'm barking up the wrong tree by saying...
I don't think I definitively told you anything. I pointed out that there is differences between seemingly the characters of father and Hohenheim, the boy's father, even though they look very similar from what we've seen. But
Are they brothers? Is that why it's called Brotherhood? Because it's a...
gonna be like twin brothers or something. Well, could be. We'll have to find out, or maybe we'll find out this episode if Al goes and meets him for real. I mean, I guess you think Father's just gonna be like, all right, Gluttony, bring him in. Like, he's gonna be cool with the Gluttony bringing in. Like they said, he is like a sacrifice down the line here. Will Father just tell him what the deal is?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it again.
We didn't get our Bond villain speech last time, with the Fear of King Bradley and Mustang, like you were maybe expecting. It sounded like.
And this anime can't help itself but to explain everything immediately. So I'm gonna... I think...
So maybe they'll do it this time,
Yeah.
All right. And for real, I guess, what do you think this why is it called Reunion, this episode?
The little girl and her panda.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They're looking for the panda. Al's got it. We'll see if they all end up together, reunited. Let's do it. There's the Envy Monster.
There's
I
Big
guess
Man.
his true form. Looked like there was a person with hands up inside the mountain.
Does.
Time to die!
Help me. Help me die. I beg you.
Oh my god.
This was some goblins.
Snap out of it, you idiot! Why didn't you attack him?
Those are people. They need our help.
He's a monster! Listen to me! Those things are monsters!
Shut up!
Something tells me it's exactly that simple.
Let's play.
I'm done playing with you.
Gotta flash back to that always.
I'm sorry. Open your eyes, Ed! Please wake up!
This is actually the coolest thing they've done.
this little cat? Yeah, I saw one that looked just like it by the factory earlier.
Classic Law and Order.
Yeah, just doing a job sweeping up. Oh yeah, I saw.
Shall make from me.
Done.
He's always around here.
Except I didn't see him today. Oh,
That's her.
reunited already?
Damn, I'm good.
You see that fat one? I overheard them call him a homunculus. He has the power to recover from any type of injury.
Oh no, this looks bad.
That's even more reason for us to go after them.
I don't know if we can stop him. What's the...
Oh, you thought because I was hanging out with the homunculus that I was with? I get it.
What are you saying, Aaron?
Do they think that because Al is hanging out with
Strange.
Gluttony, that Al is on the other side?
God here.
Oh,
It's the source of it.
I don't know. I mean,
Feel those things?
yeah, Scar didn't really comment on that, so I don't know what he thinks, but that wouldn't really make sense from what he knows. I think she just wants the panda back. She's
Are you cold?
doesn't
It's
care.
okay.
This way.
I didn't know there were tunnels like this under Central. Hey, what's with all that?
The gatekeepers did all that.
The gatekeepers?
They won't rip you up as long as you're with me.
Pretend they aren't there.
Really traumatizing this panda.
Yeah, oh my god.
Not too far. It's just ahead now.
Does he know what happens to the people you swallow?
I'm sure he does. Father knows everything.
Father knows best.
I know you're still alive.
What is that? It looks like...
You know what it is.
I almost forgot. In front of me.
Reach out and
How inconvenient that swallowing your opponents puts them right in the one place that they need to go to defeat you permanently.
Open up, Envy! Your breath is killing me! I think I've got a way to get us out of here!
I mean, it's not
Different
fun.
than I
They're not
thought.
normally swallowing. Are these the guardians? Or the gatekeepers? Or...
They're just like goofed up chimera from...
I think so, yeah. Sounds like a three-headed dog. What are those things called?
Cerberus.
Cerberus.
It's stronger here. The feeling's worse. Are those people?
Why is she so in tune with
What was
this?
he did? He made me and lust, and he made Envy.
Well, it seems like the... I mean, Ling can sense this stuff too. The Shang people have some kind of intuition on this, or at least there's royalty people.
Someone's come to find me.
His father.
Fullmetal Alchemist. In fact, I don't even remember my own name. I've been abandoned or sold before I even had one.
Now, which one of you will be the one to step forward and lead this country?
How about you? They called us prospective Führers, and they taught us at all times of the day and night humanities, as well as martial arts, firearms, and of course, swordsmanship.
Don't worry. His only true purpose in life was to help you further achieve your goal.
I firmly believed it, and I endured any training to make it so.
How disappointing. Another failure. Go ahead and lie down.
What's going on here?
Just try not to think about it.
Maybe we should shut that door.
What are you gonna do to me? Are they dead?
Invited my seventh wife to live in my castle. I just forgot to shut the secret door.
Do you have what it takes to become my fury? The Philosopher's Stone is created from the life force of countless human beings, begins to take over its new host, and the human body tries to reject it to be destroyed from the inside out, and then rebuilt by the stone to overcome its power. I chose the latter.
It's amazing.
Congratulations. You have been chosen to lead mankind down the path of destiny, provide you with all that you will need. From now on, your name will be King Bradley.
Ah, so that is why.
His name is King Bradley.
Yes,
Bradley
finally
is
got when
his
the horse is
surname.
Survived. I can't tell you if this remaining soul was one of those within the Philosopher's Stone, or if it's the one I'd carried since I was born.
You lived your life before as a human being. Why choose to be a homunculus, sir? Isn't there some way you could go back to being a human?
You suggest I become human again? Ridiculous. Become something far superior. Just as you humans take great pride in your humanity, misguided though that may be, I too am proud, because we also take pride in what we are. She died with her pride intact, didn't she?
But did Pride die with Pride's pride intact?
There, that should help.
I don't think so.
Thank you, Ling.
I mean, I guess
I collected all the fragments that I could find.
It's all from Xerxes? They're pieces of a large mural from what remains of their temple. When I saw the ruins of the mural up close, the sun represents the soul, while the moon symbolizes the mind. And then there's the stone canvas of the mural.
Try to keep it simple, okay?
Basically, the mural was a summoning circle for human transmutation.
Is it used to bring back dead people?
Not quite. Alchemy is based on the rule of equivalent exchange. You can't transmute a life form.
Here we go
from a
again
soul
with
that
this.
no longer exists in this
I
world.
get it.
Where I got the idea to get us out of here. I can't transmute the dead. But what would happen if I transmute myself? I can use this transmutation circle to deconstruct myself. Then I'll just put myself back together in the portal.
Why will it
Said
open
that
a portal?
gluttony is a
Okay.
defective portal of truth. We'll wind up in our own reality. And then you two jump through it.
What happens if it goes wrong?
Then it'll rebound. A failed transmutation ricochets onto the one who performed it.
I'm not gonna act like I know anything about alchemy. This is all yours.
I've got something else that I wanted to ask you. The partial mural I saw in Xerxes. It would have looked more or less like this. The symbol for God is written upside down. And beneath it is the two-headed dragon. The alchemic symbol for a complete life form. This basically translates to I will strike God to earth and become a perfect being.
Why do you always have to kill God in anime?
This piece takes
What's
it
the
to
deal
next
with that?
level, symbolizing the
Maybe it's just the
Philosopher's
ones you're drawn to, right?
The Philosopher's Stone is made with living humans.
That's right.
How could a nation as advanced as Xerxes fall? What happened to its citizens? These stone fragments of the mural. You put them here to hide the evidence. You sacrificed all of Xerxes. You turned them into a Philosopher's Stone. I want to know who used this to transmute himself. Who slaughtered the population of a whole country? Who created all of you? Who's trying to make himself powerful enough
Shaft.
to surpass God? Your father, wasn't it? Trying to recreate the destruction of Xerxes here in Amestris, hasn't he?
You get us out of here and I'll gladly tell you everything. I'm tired of waiting for you to ask. You need to pay a toll, right? To open the portal. This should work.
No body. Those are the citizens of Xerxes, aren't they?
What's left is energy to be consumed. They don't even remember what they looked like when they were alive. You're desperate to see these things as human because you want to believe that your brother still retains his humanity. Throw a bundle of logs onto a fire because you pity the tree they came from? These souls can never go back to being human. Don't let your emotions decide.
Not possible for humans.
All right. This might not work out for me. If so, you gotta warn people about these guys' plan.
Not that concerned about Amestris, it's not my country.
Are you serious?
You've got people you love waiting for you, don't you? So just make it back alive.
I need to use you. Get ready!
Mutes. I knew it reminded me of something.
Long time no see. Too bad this isn't why I planned on opening you again.
You better know what you're doing. I'm trusting you. Exactly like when Gluttony swallowed us.
Thank you.
Cool sound effect.
The body and the soul are connected to one another by the mind. So there's no point in struggling. I have to let my mind guide me.
Now what's this? You're not even trying to get your body back, are you? Your father's on the other side?
Mm-hmm, that's right. All right, I made it. Were there always two portals?
Who's that?
That's Al's body, right? Yeah.
He hasn't had a meal in a while.
Ow! Come on! Please! I can't. I can only leave with my own soul.
The little hands.
I'm coming back for you! Just you wait!
All right.
All right.
Drewz Viewz.
So, that was the reunion. It was not just Mei Chang and Xiao Mei. Actually, it wasn't them at all. They didn't get reunited.
No, they didn't get to him. Huh.
So the real reunion was Ed and real body Al, emaciated Al, let's call him, versus suit of armor Al.
Is his body just there and able to speak if his soul is in the metal body? How'd they get fully separated? What happened in the flashback?
I always struggle to try to explain this or to remember exactly what it is, but I don't know if it's like a version of Al, like, that's just continuing on. Like, I mean, he could talk, I guess, but I don't know if he has all, like, the same soul or whatever. I mean, he said he needs his own soul to leave,
right.
So it could be he's just, a version of him is just continuing there. I mean, you see he's getting emaciated, whatever, so he's not, there's that whole thing about needing the nourishment or whatever.
It could also be like how in a dream someone who's not alive will say, like, I'm dead because of you, right?
Yeah. I mean, it clearly can't be him. That version of Al in there can't just be the regular one, because, like, you couldn't just sit in a void forever. You'd go crazy or whatever, right? Like, if you had your regular...
Well, they are implying that without his body and soul to be, like, in harmony again, his soul inside that armor suit will go space mad, right? Or...
Yeah, because that is his, like, mind still in the suit of armor, so it's reacting like a human would. But this void one is not. It's the one in the void. It's getting sucked out of him. They're like life force is getting sucked away slowly, but they're not reacting in the same way. And like the hair is long and everything, but they're not reacting human would with that mind. I think I don't know. I mean, I always struggle to remember exactly how it works.
Yeah, me too.
Or they haven't completely told us everything. But yeah, there was a flashback about it where they explained it. But he'll be back for him, he says. So that, I mean, that was a decently clever way to get out of this void, going back into the other void, like the truth. That's how they did it. So all the things on Envy were basically souls, trapped souls of the people from Xerxes, the civilization that was destroyed. Essentially for what, I mean, Ed said, like, that's what you're trying to do now, right? That's also what Dr. Margot had said to Envy, like, so it's not completely the whole thing. They must be doing something else, but, or, now I'm trying to remember. Dr. Margot said you're trying to create a transmutation circle, right? And Envy was like, that's not the whole deal or whatever. I don't remember if Margot said it was because to do that they would like take all the souls of the people or whatever, which is what they did in Xerxes, which is Ed's implying. But either way, Envy wasn't like, yeah, you're right. He was like, I'll tell you more if you get us out of here. I mean, maybe he was just saying that anyway, but
okay.
Seems like there's still some further twist.
Right. The twist, of course, being that a secret society of billionaires who have left their bodies behind would like to dissolve the barriers between the bodies and souls of all the people who inhabit the world and create one perfect being. However, that has been hijacked by a man who just wants to see his wife one last time.
Now, what is this referencing? I'm blanking.
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, that's right, Cowboy. Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, that came out first, obviously. It's not quite that, but there's obviously a deal of secret society with these doctors that were, I mean, his father was leading them apparently, but they seem to be actually humans that were complicit in all of this from the beginning.
I know it's not literally Ava, and I know very much doing the, like, guy who's only seen Boss Baby, this movie's giving me Boss Baby vibes thing, but it's like everything in anime involves a certain amount of we have to become gods or kill a god, and it's because I'm sad.
Yeah, well, at least in this genre of anime, I guess. You know, of course, there's slice of life ones and all that sort of thing.
Even in that, I mean, the end of Rent a Girlfriend, you know, it's exactly...
I haven't
neither
seen
of us.
So, but yeah, so there was doctors that created, they were trying to create a rule, like King Bradley was created to be, was raised to be a ruler.
Created in a lab to be president.
They cast a wide net for it, and just whoever was able to do it, they picked, which was him. But he said he's proud to be a homunculus. Go back to being
because
human.
at least he knows he's free. Yeah, that was also some dumb shit too. When Roy was like, "Why don't you just become human again?" What kind of stupid question is that? I'm amazing now.
Yeah, I guess also because he didn't really have like a good life anyway. He was raised, didn't know who his family was, raised like this. So I think if Mustang's thinking from his perspective of like, if I would, because he grew up normally, theoretically, whatever normal in this society is, but like, would probably be thinking like, oh, I'll just go, if I get turned into this, I would want to go back. I think obviously Ed and Al are highly into this train of thought, of course. But Envy is like, why you humans are pathetic, whatever, why would you want to? But Mustang is the only one, I mean, not Mustang, Bradley is the only one that's kind of both human and homunculus. The other ones were, as far as we know, completely created by Father in a different way. I like Bradley's backstory, though, the flashbacks with it. And it is very fascistic as well, of course, everything of like that guy was only there to further your goals or whatever. He gave his life for you, that was his only purpose. So that was that storyline. Yeah, and then we had Scar and Chang following basically Gluttony and Al into the underground back door. Now they're fighting all type of chimeras.
Yeah, they are throwing down with chimeras.
But it seems like there's a lot of them. Are they going to be able to catch up to see Father as well? We don't know. Now the next episode is called Interlude Party. I think we'll be skipping that 127, the clip show.
He's letting me skip the clip show this time, everybody.
That's right. Well, because this time I know this is the first reaction where I've seen it before, so doing blind reactions typically, I don't know if something's going to be a clip show, especially in Utena. Were those ones titled like this? You could tell it's called Interlude Party. I feel like the Utena ones weren't titled in that obvious way. I might be misremembering.
Maybe they weren't. Maybe they were not.
I should probably do a quick look to make sure there's no interstitial scenes that we might want to watch, but I'll do that later. But the episode after that, 28, is called Father, so presumably we're gonna get the big showdown, or at least the big talk between Al and Father.
Who is again his father or not his father?
Father, not his father, or is his father? His father's evil twin brother. You posited that before we watched this one. Maybe we'll find out, and I guess we'll find out if Ling and Envy and all them got back out from this portal that I did. Presumably they did, but we'll see. So that'll do it for this one. Join us back for that next time, probably episode 28 next time, like we were just saying. And until then, the reunion's over, Eric. We're out of here.